That can't be right. Please don't touch her. Jeremy. What are you doing here? Everyone's looking for you. I know. It's all a big mess. No one understands. I'm just trying to keep evil at bay. Just for a little while longer. You've got to come back with me. Your niece is waiting at Derceto. Emily? Why would she... My little... Don't keep making it worse. What is going on, Jeremy? How is any of this happening? I made a terrible promise with the Dark Man. Who is he? No, don't say his name. He can hear us. He's always listening. Jeremy, I need to understand what is going on. I promised him everything. When the sun rises, I will be chained in his sunken desert temple for an eternity. But at least the evil about to awaken and Derceto won't harm anyone outside of that cursed place. You're acting crazy, Jeremy. I want to help. There's nothing you can do. And what's all the business about Tarawea? Why did you want to go there? Well, I can't go there. Not allowed. But you wanted to. Can I go? Tell me, will it help me to break your pact? Is there something there that would help? Why would you give me hope? That's so cruel. Okay, sounds like we're onto something here. What should I... Look out! Behind you! Run! Don't let him take you! I've seen so many strange occurrences lately. Memories explode into existence and then burn out like tired glass bulb filaments. Dreamscapes crash down from the stars and sink into the sea. Doors that lead to nowhere and absolutely everywhere at once. With all this reverie, I want to think there's a chance that you found a way to remain alive in some way I cannot fathom. Just like I've learned to navigate with my talisman. Maybe you, with all your knowledge, you somehow knew a way to find me again, perhaps in Tarawea. Oh my... A telescope lens. Why would he lock that up? I need the key.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
I need the key. It's stained. Looks like some kind of rot.
Whoa, what's going on? It's dialing in something all on its own and it's showing the way to another memory? Where is that?
Another world.
I need the key. Here we go.
Oh, it's a girl. Jim Boy Cowboy. Mr. Calloway.
I'm glad to see you made it. I had my doubts, but the hope you instilled has yet abandoned me.
I guess this must be Tarawea. Who are you?
My name is Juan Luis Jorge, and this is indeed the convent of Tarawea. You'll have to excuse me, but Yermi never got your name.
The name's Edward Carnby. I'm a private investigator. You're not a patient, are you?
No. I'm the author of a book that Yermi once found important.
How does that work? Are you part of this memory as well? Is this even a memory?
I think calling me a manifestation of Yermi's subconscious would be more correct. And so is the convent of Tarawea. I'm a man Yermi has never met, and we are in a place that he has never been.
Okay. So are you here to guide me or something?
I have no more purpose than you do. I simply am. I will happily help you, of course, if I'm able.
If you are already somehow part of Jeremy, why did he want to come here? Isn't he sort of here already?
Yermi wanted to come here because it's a representation of his mind at peace. When Dr. Gray asks him to find his focus during his sessions, this far-flung convent is what Yermi imagines. He is under the impression that if he could physically come here, he would reach a perfect equanimity. A spiritual apotheosis.
You don't think it would work?
Yermi subconsciously knows it's just wishful thinking. He can't come here. Despite the pathways opened by the dark man between their Seto and Yermi's psyche, it's simply not possible.
But I'm here.
Indeed. It's a shame it's just another place for you, Detective. Otherwise, you could have become a Buddha.
Always a bridesmaid, never a blushing bride. Am I right?
Yes, I suppose so. You'll have to chase enlightenment elsewhere.
So what's the next best thing? What can I do here?
You should seek out the convent library and try to find the truth about Yermi's relationship with the Dark Man. It's the sort of knowledge he represses and is unable to reflect on.
Will it tell me how to break the pact?
Perhaps. At least you'll have something to confront Yermi with.
Wait, why can't you just tell me?
I don't know such things. You'd be better off consulting the texts of Dr. Freud if you want such answers.
No thanks, I hate shrinks.
There is another thing you should know about the library. He is here as well. The Dark Man has been working his way through the texts for a long time.
He's here? How am I supposed to get past him?
Be careful, Detective.
Oh, jeez, just perfect. You have any advice on how to deal with the Dark Man?
I suppose suppression could work. Try not to pay him any attention.
I know you said Jeremy's never been here, but does this place exist in real life?
I think it's supposed to be Mexico. But I am not certain of Tarawea's origin.
Well, good to meet you, Juan. I'm going in.
May the gods be with you, Edward de Vilban.
There's something missing.
The great library was endless, beautiful, and terrible. An Akashic record for the universe inside the mind of Jeremy Hartwood, now corrupted by a story forced upon him, told by a maniacal liar, an evil conjured by science and secrecy. I will suspend a rule and lock away the foundation of his character. Its key will be left to the librarian, the only thing invisible to the prowler.
Su takamlayı kilo koymuş.
Nice. There's something missing.
Let's.
It was in the hot autumn that I went through the night with the restless crowds. He was a kind of itinerant showman who held forth in public halls and aroused widespread fear. The New Orleans address of the event is lost, but I remember distinctly the Prext Shipping Company pressing their contribution. Hey.
Detective!
Juan!
I hope you found what you were looking for. I fear there is no going back.
I was so close. There must be something I can work with. Come on, Carby, think. Think! The shipping company. Prext. Right.
Good luck, Detective.
Well, thank God you're here, Detective. Sitting all alone in a place like this. I'd never live it down if the papers got wind of it.
Hey. Ruth, right?
Oh, don't pretend you don't know. I'm sure you have a whole file on me by now, Detective. I suppose we weren't formally introduced. I'm Ruth Talon. Miss Ruth Talon, in case you're wondering.
Edward Carnby.
Enchanté.
Are you sure?
I had too many already.
Nice. It's good.
I know. I have great taste, Detective. I heard you're trying to break Jeremy's promise to the dog man.
Yeah. Do you know anything about that kind of stuff?
No, but it makes you wonder, if he made a promise, can't he simply stand by his words?
Look, I'm just trying to get Jeremy out of a bad deal, so he'll come back with us to New Orleans.
Well, if all fails...
What are you doing?
It's a sign of submission to the dog man. I saw it in a dream once.
What? You don't know the Prext Shipping Company by any chance?
I do. They made big money during the war. Their waterfront office is just over there.
How did you do that?
Do what, Detective? Bonne chance.
Hey, have you seen Emily Hartwood anywhere?
Are you trying to make me jealous, Detective? No, I haven't seen your doll anywhere.
Prext Shipping Company. According to the book in Teruel, the Dark Man is connected to a performance that Jeremy went to somewhere in New Orleans. I'm sure I can find the address inside.
Some.
Nice. I need the key. It's locked from the other side. Hold on.
Vamos, vamos, Sara, vamos. Corre, 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 corre.
خودێ بیام ئەمە لە ناکابم بەوێ شتێک پێنیشاندا ئای نابێ لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله.
Inside the warehouse. The office must be upstairs. Hey, I always wanted to try one of these.
أودري
Our ship was raided while in dock. All of his things were recovered, but blood was shed. Several men were carried into the Mississippi River and drowned by ones who live in the deep. All items have now been signed and delivered. Now let's keep the papers safe. What is left? Later is right. And hell is back again.
جوانا بنش بقوتها. Sorry. لسه موضوعية راست. أوريك بس يوجه. يك yazdı da. يك yazdı diye كمان هي ليرة. راست زاري واسلي بين. يك yazdım da. Our ship was already divided, dug all of his things. Carried to the Mississippi River. What is left? Another is right. موضوع كده بابا سيبك شو زمان.
helpless against the monster in the niche of the bunker, it can still stand.
Cargo Manifesto, September 19th, 1892. Break shipping company delivered 4 steamer trunks, 1 Egyptian sarcophagus, and a large wooden crate belonging to the showman called the Black Pharaoh, performing at 18th Street.
Here we go. The address where Jeremy first encountered the Dark Man. Looks like the fog cleared up. You want to tell me what this is all about?
Welcome, Detective, to the greatest show this side of the Mississippi. Now the hotel, the Black Pharaoh, the ancient magician who lived 1,000 lives and wore 1,000 masks.
I can see why you settled on calling him the Dark Man. Saves your breath. So, you got scared by a stage magician, and now he's living inside your head.
You can mock me, Detective, but you would be the crazy one to think his presence can be ignored. Look where we are!
We didn't get to finish our last conversation, did we? You were about to tell me how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
No, we can't. We would turn her loose on the world. So many innocent would die.
But there is a way to break out of the deal.
There is. You offered me a way out. Steps to take.
What are they?
You'll never find them. They're forever entombed in his sunken desert temple.
Jeremy, I'm not your enemy. Tell me where to go. How do I find the temple?
No, we can't. I have to make this sacrifice.
God damn it, Jeremy. I'm gonna save you. Don't worry. How do you save someone who doesn't want to be saved? Well, he's gonna get saved no matter what. I just need to find the temple somehow.
Gisano. Olo Sudano Sankakango. شيخ ومشايخ متنبه. No. Şöyle. No. Bazen şaş. Se. Bazen paints.
عذاب نەگەورە کردنە ئەوە پاپێنجی شەش شەش نییە هەشت پێنج چەند ئەوە دویان سێکە هەشتیان نۆوی هەشتیان نۆ نۆماندانە نەوە لە باوە چکە هەشتیان نۆ تو هەشتی داری ناوەنجێکە پێنجیان شەش وابزانە پێنجیان شەش پێنجیان شەشە پێنجیان شەش گەورەکەش دوویان سێ دوویان سێ دوویان سێ بزاری دووزانی بەتەوە
sunken desert temple. I better get down there.
Oh,
The Temple of Nephron-Ka lies under our camp. Despite all efforts, that unholy site did not collapse, but sink beneath the sand. The pharaoh is long dead, his name meticulously stricken from all ancient writing. But that stage meant for blood and terror remains. The temple is said to be lightless, built to harbor all the haunters of the dark found in the very depths of our universe. Calling on the gods meant creating a bridge between our world and theirs. The terrible Aldebaran of Taurus, the Black Sun, was seen as the most important star in the night sky. Because, according to the Kitab al-Azif, it was said to be the home of that crawling chaos known as Nyarlathotep. Through ancient mechanisms, it was said that the priests could open shafts channeling the light emitted by that strange stone called the Shining Trapezohedron. Several streams pulled together above the statue of that dark man would then be sent through space towards the Black Sun, a message to the gods. The gifts bestowed on the sender are completely undocumented, but often assumed to involve dark blood pacts, where souls are traded for malicious miracles.
Here we go. Star constellation from one of Jeremy's books. The Taurus. And one star's clearly bigger. Must be important. I got a feeling this is it. This is where the contract is hidden. But how do I get to it? There's something missing. This one looks operational. Good work.
ناري 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 من جمال. ناري 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 من جماله. Byggt tas först innan.
سيما توكل جماعة فرعون بعدين عود سفورة الديار أوام بقوة الديار إنديانا جونز هذا الشادو سيدة مستقبل رايتها استاذ جوان مع شاك زور جوانا جدري ها نظم معلوماتي لسفرعون كان يعني مثلا بلاك سان هي بلاك سان روج رش عرفورة كرشة جو شي سمونا بيابانا كان روج كويتي دابو برستي رجل أخوي جيران ولا لا يا عليكم طيبة ما تشيلون كيوت. سادتنا السريع والتام. بيناتي جاوب. أدري فرعون أنا كاكا. دري فرعون من كانوا داي. يكون فرعون يري والله. دري فرعون نابته محمد سكملوا حالتي باشا. بس دید زیوگا می زور تایبت زور. Kapal. اوه شو سسي فرعون. تزيد زي قلق الاخوة شو قمر.
It worked.
Ja, on dojdzie tam już nie. برو خود رو بیا بزنی باز درست بره فرقدن او ما بشوف شيء ذاك على اوليلي وقلت عندي دد جرين خوش ولا ماري قصدي ناقرن يا باوش قلت لي السعر دبابة بتصنع نعني نعني راحتها يعني وقتي تتشمان هي لإستاغمة تروح لها بيترين الصبي بابا.
This is ready to collapse.
انت كوري والله كوري.
What is going on?
Acknowledge psychological trauma, break through barriers of self-deceit, temper manic behavior. These are the Dark Man's terms. The contract. Huh?
Так. Та-да-да.
Hey. Hey, detective? What are you doing?
Oh, I found something.
Great. Was it alcohol?
God, no, I just got the wind knocked out of me. I think I know how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
What exactly does that mean?
Everything going back to normal.
All right. I found some more information under Seto and the patients. There are some seriously strange things going on here. I'm pretty sure two of the patients are dead, maybe even the clerk.
Oh, yeah. I kind of just gave up on worrying about that.
Well, just keep your eyes open, I suppose. What were you doing again?
Jeremy made a pact with the Dark Man to keep all the madness locked inside your setup.
All right.
I'm gonna break it. I just have to. Where is it? Where's the talisman?
It's around your neck. I worry, Detective.
Don't. I'm fine.
I worry that you're not much help on this case. At least you're a good distraction.
Trust me. You're getting your money's worth. At this rate, I'm an absolute bargain.
He must first acknowledge psychological trauma in order to proceed. The love.
Medicine has failed me. Nothing can be done to dispel the hardwood curse. Only the sacrificial dagger may release the despair from Jacob's eye. Yet, doing so would be the doom of Deseto. Let this curse of mine be a weapon for once. I accept your demands. Oh, crawling chaos. Build your prison around this godforsaken hospital. When evil has been stopped, I will stay buried forever.
Combe never thought.
Just what this evening needed. Some ambiance.
Got to be around here somewhere. He wouldn't leave this house.
I don't know what to think anymore. You run into that detective fella?
Who is he? Can he be trusted?
I think he one of the good guys. Well, you know, like us.
Will he be all right with her coming? Praise the mother.
You don't need to know about all that. Just calm down. Ain't time for it.
Hurts.
As far as I can tell, Detective Combe seems to be solving problems, not causing them.
Just be ready in case he starts anything.
Christ, what the hell was that? It's blocked.
Lunacy and the Astarte Artist Colony, a monograph by Yael Klein. In early 1909, the old Derceto plantation outside of New Orleans was turned into an artist's colony. 3 famous European artists rented the house and the surrounding land from the owner, the Ledoux family. The colony was chiefly run by Sebastian Cortez, who was playfully dubbed the captain by his collaborators, William Arges and Heinrich Kassel. The colony existed for 6 years, until one day all 12 members disappeared without a trace. It is widely believed that their disappearance is connected to the disastrous hurricane that passed through on September 29, 1915, but nothing truly supports this claim. What is known is their frequent participation in New Orleans nightlife, their love for hosting parties, and their elaborate contributions to the Mardi Gras parades as the Pirates of Pontchartrain. Accounts of their lifestyle can be found in almost every gossip column. It can effectively be summed up as carefree and bohemian. In late June 1909, the name Astarte first appeared in the newspapers. Cortez said the name came to him as he was painting. There is never any claim to knowing about the ancient Phoenician fertility goddess with the same name before this time. His fellow colonist Heinrich Kassel did know, because he later produced sculptures that show clear references to ancient idols of the goddess. It's impossible to know for sure how this name suddenly made an appearance, but it is interesting because of Derceto's history. Even the name Derceto is the Greek name of a Syrian fertility goddess. In the case of naming the plantation, Derceto was certainly not an accident. We know that Elijah Pickford intended to build a temple for his cult, for he had distributed pamphlets 2 years prior to the purchase of the land, advertising his intentions. His followers were estimated to be almost 100 men and women, mostly sailors, Maroons, and Cajuns, when the plantation was built. To outsiders, Derceto registered as an ordinary slave plantation, which enabled Pickford and his flock to remain hidden for decades. The official story is that the cult lasted until 1862, when the Union Army came and burned down the plantation and scattered all who lived there. Following the Civil War, new people started to congregate in the ruins of Derceto to invent a new fertility goddess, the Shub Niggurath. As much as Derceto is a particular name to have heard of, it's not entirely uncommon among the learned. Astarte is equally known and could have been subconsciously chosen by well-read artists. Shub Niggurath is, on the other hand, very uncommon. Almost impossible that anyone in Louisiana would have heard that name. The name is referenced only in rare books like Urnausprechlichen Kulten and the Necronomicon, and is believed to be a bastardization of Arabic words meaning pertaining to the dark young. The few paragraphs printed on the goddess are so upsetting that no one in their right mind would want to build a religion resting on such qualities. The Shub Niggurath cult was hard to get rid of, but it is believed that despite the police jailing and killing several cultists over the years, the main culprit in the cult's demise is the cult itself, which seems to line up with every instance of cult activity on Derceto's grounds. When Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army arrived, he described the people at Derceto as malnourished and maniacal. As much as the army tried to save them, they fought back with fervor, as if nothing was going to stop them from slowly destroying themselves. While the disappearance of the Astarte artist colony remains a mystery, the recurring motif seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names.
Mrs. Thompson, I understand the last week has been busy. Under these circumstances, I find it important to remind you that Derceto's concerns are not a public matter, nor is it something that should upset you. Please continue your excellent work, and don't spend a thought on the death of Perosi, or, more importantly, the suicide of Cassandra Beauregard. They should mean nothing to you or the staff. I rely on your loyalty, and trust that your close kinship with the Tabois siblings will keep Derceto's secrets hidden. Dr. Gray.
I don't want to run into the orderlies right now. Not sure I can trust them. I think Dr. Gray might be in there. Perfect time to snoop around his office. blocked.
What is that?
The two orderlies still hadn't found Jeremy. Can't be figured this We must have faith that Jeremy's pact with the Dark Man is a bluff. If we are lucky, our visitors will find him and prove it's all nonsense before night falls. What is true is our attempt to call on her. Too many things have happened for this evening to be in vain. Think of Jack and Cassandra, even Perosi, whose circumstances I can't understand. Grace.
What? Actually, I'm done with it. I'm so done.
must be a spare key to Dr. Gray's office in here somewhere. I don't have the combination for this. Or maybe Jeremy did.
Detective Combe, I'm terribly sorry that my niece has pulled you into this mess. Please, with all my blessings, take her away from this cursed place. I have destroyed that eater of worlds, locked it away in the attic and retreated to a place of hiding. Tell Emily I'm safe. Tell her all the lies you can think of to make her listen. Take her back to Norwood. Sincerely, Jeremy.
Brother, I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history. I know you have doubts and that the terrible Mama Loa told you lies. I would never betray you. I promise. Lottie.
Detective Conby. Good to see you again. Solved the case yet?
I'm trying. Hey, Grace, you okay?
Oh, she is just peachy, Detective. Are you looking forward to the Feast of St. John, Grace?
I can't wait.
Kids, ain't they great?
What exactly are you planning for tonight?
Oh, not much. We eat, drink, we pay tribute to the wishing tree in the conservatory. The usual.
Then why all the excitement?
There is just something about tonight. Something's different. I think we all feel it. Besides, we got ourselves some new words for the prayer thanks to your buddy Jeremy.
She'll come and turn the world inside out, and things will begin again.
That sounds strangely threatening.
You should come.
God damn it, Grace. Stay put for once.
There's something missing. Better hold on to these. Wouldn't want them to get lost.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long, but that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside, he would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
It worked.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date, and there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as someone who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview, in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Dr. Gray's office, all to myself. Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
This is where McCoffee is hidden my favorite yum. It's very important.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for, Mrs. Thompson.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm, eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
Dr.
This is where McCarthy is hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
I need the key.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hotfoot. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhardt lobotomy should sever all necessary parts. Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
Don't mind if I do. That's better.
جا کوی باشین نای لو
بس تلفون كل يشتغل والله هادو بارانو اشتغل حاجة شلتون يشتغل باشتغل بدو
عندك خوش فايدة إن شاء الله أنا بيت جود
تنقو قلت من أورو تنقوزة نظام دمك ببيرم هاتو قلت روز ودنا قلت دانا قلت ما صلاة سيرا قلت دوني دانا قلت والله دوني ويقو ليلان بزمن لبيرم
بيري وانقو الدنيا نا بيري وانقو
هاري بخوان قلت مديدي يعني بروايان أو قلت نظام
ئەم جارە کە پێت دەرێم زوو پێی بری لەبەر ئەوەمە دەرێم زوو پێی بری
والله ئەمن نەمزانیەوە
کاکە وایە ئەوانە دەزانین کووە ئەم جارە کە دەرێم زوو پێی بری لەبەر ئەوەمە ئەو یەک آخر ئیشا پێم جێک چۆن بی ڕناوەستنە سەرێک کە ڕازێکشەوە بقوبایە مامەوە چەند گونەحۆی وەڵا حەس تازە لێگەڕە خێر تێدایە ڕۆی ڕۆی
ئەگەر نەبوو ئەوە نەفەرەکە ڕۆی یاشتێک بخۆهر ئەوە دەبێت جارە لە پێستنیە نەفەرەکە نازانم پێست نابێت
تێز ناوێت کەمجان مقابلەی دەکەن ڕایان لێبێ ئەوەی دەکەن تێستیش بخوا زوبەڕێ ناکەن حەسەرمان جار دێت
لە مانجێکەوە دیارە
هەیە دەمینێتەوە دەمینێتەوە غەڵەت دەکات تەحەمولی قسەکانیش دەکات شەرەکەش مشکلی نییە بەس مەبەستم یعنی هەموو جارێکە دەمگوت کە زوو پێی بری دەتگو عەجەلێ دەکەن خەتای نەبوو نا بەس ئەمن سەرێ
ئەمن گوتم دوای پێشەمی دەوام نەبوو ئەفرە بوو حاجی لە ماڵێ بوو دوێنێ لە ماڵێ بوو ئەو کەس دوای هە لە ماڵێ سپێنسە لە ماڵێ ئەم گوتم لە ماڵێ ئیش ناکە لە دەرێ نییە لەبیر ئەو دەمی لەبیرم کرد گوتم ئەو ڕۆ بەبیرم هاتوو گوتم ڕاستیزم وقلت تستاوي دريجة فلوس والله جماعة من الدنيا ما دام تنقطع منه
لا قينات جمادة احتياجية بس ما بس تمسك هم زاد رمز بيبري لبر أوهم أو اشتغل لين دري يجزي تصل بي استك يجزي تصل نبي الراس يك صار خسر عنا فرق دادنا عجبني شكلش النزاني هو خوش بلوه زور مشكلة ما شكل دم كشت شكل كلم
أجل نفرت أوه
لا بتبعك ما خير كده يجي يجمل
كده صار لك كده غطي كده ما قدر ما ثاني مليون نقل ثاني
لا وين ما كا بيبر هيتس كده كده مشكلة جيجمدي والله حزم نبو بيلا برام نبو بس üstüm inzazı örgüm götüme gibi inzazı ördüm. Öcüçü üstüm inzazı örgüm cemaati HR götüyen kakal mancık inzazı tane örgüm. Lama gana tane bakıp inzazı örgüm. Beygroş ama بعد ما غير خلاص. أو قارنة سقط لودني لا يجي إنزاز معجزات örgüm. لا زعما ما قوم موظفين في شركة لا.
أو ها ديزاينر مجتمعات حكوماتية ولا أو ها تفرغ باشا أو من جازي بيتشا
لا احتياجية بس معناه إني أتلقى دو إنزاز سين إنزاز ورقي لو خو سفرك شتا شلاكي يجي إنزاز لبوتسيا يعني بكتي
إنزاز الشروط دقري أو دور
مثلا الرجل قفوا جماعتي شاري لأن كان حزر غيرنا بقنا هيك بزاك حزرينا بس دعاء وشو بخصوصنا في علاقة بدانا لا والله كورة عمر الرجل كان محمد ناوي اللي يرد داخل بكر أجل نامج يعني ده تسمي شكل ده كم ده بازق ده كم راز ده فورنو تمام ناکەمەوە هەر پوشە.
I need the key. I need the key.
ئێوارستان دەمێ ئەوێ هەڵگرم. هوچ